Good morning, students. Well, in continuation of our topic, types of diagrammatic presentation, where in my previous session I've explained you bar diagram. So today I'm going to explain you pie or circular diagrams. Well, children, when we talk about this pie or circular diagrams, then pie diagram is a circle divided into various segments showing the percent values of a series. This means this diagram does not show absolute values. That means, but it shows the values of a series. So children, let's see that how this pie diagram is been constructed. For your easiness, I have divided the construction of pie diagram into different steps. So we will be going step by step. So if we start with the pie diagram that are drawn only when percentage distribution of the value is to be diagrammatically present. So children, the very first step in the construction of pie diagram is the very first thing you have to do is the absolute values of the series are supposed to be converted into percent values. That means whatever values are being given, those are first to be converted into percent. So I have taken one example. For example, let's say in class 11 there are 45 students, and out of 45 students in exam, 20 are first division holders, 15 are second division holders, and 10 are third division holders. Now what we will be doing now? We are going to convert them into percent values. So if we take the first one, that is 20 are the first division holders. So 20 if divided by the total number of the students, that is 45 into 100, that comes to 44.45%. Then if we take the second division holders, that is total number of students 15, which came with the second division, divided by the total number of students 45 into 100, and that comes to 33.33%. And the last one is 10 are third division holders. If we divide 10 with the total number of students, that is 45 into 100, and we get 22.22%. Now children, what we have done, we have converted these values into percentage. Now our second step is, if you see, a circle has been drawn which is known as a pie, and this circle, within this circle, if you see, I have shown you 4 angles, and these 4 angles are of 90 degree each. So that means the 90 into 4, as 4 angles are there, that comes to 360. So your pie is for 360. Now what we will be doing it in the next stage, that now we need to finally what we do, we need to use these values, the values into this pie. But to use these values into pie, first we need to do what? We need to divide the circle in terms of different angles. And to draw the circle in terms of different angles, the very first thing you have to do is, you have to take the first one, that was 44.45 was a percent of the first position holder, and that has to be divided by 100 into 360. So that comes to 160. Second, as we received the value of 33.33, when we converted the second division holder into a percent, divided by 100 into 360 being a pie, that comes to 120 degree. And the third one, that is 22.22, which was the percent of the third division holder. If you divide it by 100 into 360, you get 80 degree. Now children, this is very important over here, that the sum of all 3 values should be 360. So if we add 160 plus 120 plus 80, that comes to 360. If it is not coming 360, that means somewhere or the other you have done mistake in the calculation. the sum has to be 360, then only your pie diagram is complete. And the next thing what you do, you plot these figures, that is 160, 120 and 80 into a pie diagram that you can do along with the protector. And you plot this 160, if you see I have done in the diagram, then 120 and 80, and this shows that each value in this circle has to be plotted clockwise. So this indicates that percentage distribution of the students of class 11 has been done according to their division status. So children, this is how a pie diagram has been constructed, and if in case already the figures are given in percentage, then the only thing you have to do is you have to share in terms of components of 360. If the figures are not given in percent, then first you have to convert that values into percentage, and after percentage you have to share in terms of components of 360, and that is how you are able to construct a pie diagram. Thank you.